Good scene.
Like when they're on the roof, like trying to find the valve to untie them. I was like, how do you know there's a valve up there? Like,
I can believe that he knows there's a valve up
believe
there.
it, but
I
like,
don't believe he has any idea where he is in relation to the valve.
Yeah.
They like scooch over. Okay, we have to move right to get to it, and then they move forward.
Yeah. Like,
well, Pete moves forward.
Yeah.
And I believe, what's the girl's name? Karen is facing Pete. They're like front to front. Yeah. And so she has to move backwards. Yeah. And I think the only person who's actually moving right
is Brian. Yeah. And there's one point where there's 2 times where he says, "Brian, get your elbow out of my back." I'm like, he's tied up. What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody's elbow in his back. No. But then they fall over on it, and then he's like, "Oh, I think I got it. Oh," and I'm like, "You said you got it before the rope ever touched the valve." That is the one part of this movie where I'm like, the acting was fine, but it did not match what we were seeing visually. Yeah. And I get it; it's hard.
And I don't believe that it was those 3 actors under the blanket.
No,
it was stunt doubles for sure.
Well. When the rope is being untied, I'm like, I am 100% sure someone's arm is just in there. But they're trying to make it look like it's people's feet. Yeah. That was really, I enjoyed it because this is so cheesy.
It was so silly. It was very Scooby-Doo
and
moment.
Then the other thing about that confused me is I'm like, there's no way Sean, as we know now, the Phantom, wouldn't have gone back through that hatch and locked the freaking door behind him.
Right?
They're stuck on the roof. There's no way.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to tie him up and then go. There's no way they could get out of there.
Right? Like,
that was funny.
No. He absolutely would have locked him.
Yeah, for sure.